Hey everyone, I'm Wild and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are getting the Shiny Dex for the DLC of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's right, we are going for the Kitakami Shiny Dex. If you're new here, make sure to check out the previous video on completing the Paldea Dex. That was a challenge. But the TEAL Mask, the new DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, also presented multiple challenges. Again, some of the Pokemon in this DLC are very tiny. Yahoo! Oh, I got one. I'm also still kind of mad that they reintroduced Tynamo in this area, and this time it's above water. My eyes still have not recovered from hunting that thing under the water in the ocean. So for this adventure, we've been streaming over on my Twitch channel, and we've actually been streaming for the first time over on TikTok. So if you are new here, please consider checking out both of those places. Thankfully for this challenge, the dex is much smaller, and because many of the Pokemon actually come from the Paldea region, we didn't have to catch as many shinies. But as peaceful as the Kitakami region is, it still held a few challenges for us. Now, 3 Pokemon in particular were a bit of a struggle, and those Pokemon were Basculin, Feebas, and Poltergeist. While working on the Shiny Dex, we managed to get a Feebas outbreak, which is not very common. And if you've never seen where Feebas outbreaks before, it outbreaks below the crystal pool that is on top of the mountain in the center of the map. If you haven't discovered it yet, on the right-hand side of the crystal pool area is a cave entrance that will take you down several levels, down to an area with a double pool. One side contains mostly Barboach. Now, it's within this pool, within a cave, is where Feebas predominantly outbreaks. It can outbreak in either side of the pool, but the one that I got was in the deepest part. This Pokemon nearly broke me. I was only supposed to be streaming this day for about 4 hours, and we ended up streaming for about 9.5. We went till 2 o'clock in the morning and had to end up whispering because I didn't want to wake my neighbors. I think I'm gonna give Reversal a run for his money. It's gonna be 4.5 years till I see one. But this stream was an absolute blast, mostly because my chat spent the entire time roasting me. We even had a few special guest appearances in chat, such as Purple Feebas, Normal Feebas, and Adopted Feebas. Dad, Adopted Feebas is in chat. Oh, get out. Oh my God. I have to hide so this person doesn't use me for clout? Listen here, you sparkly scaled little You're gonna spawn, and I'm gonna put you in a quick ball, and then I'm gonna go and put myself in a coma, because I've earned it. Finally, after about 4.5 hours, it's 2:30 in the morning, Feebas finally shows up, and chat goes crazy. To be honest though, so did I. Oh, come on, Nemo. Summon the sparkly. I cannot believe this thing hasn't spawned. We got it. Yes! I don't even care. It's going in a quick ball. And a critical. Chat, if that's not worth a follow, a like, a comment, and a subscribe, I don't know what is. Do the thing. Oh my God, I can't believe I got it. We're here. Chat, if you're here, put it in chat right now. Type I was here. I was here. And it's great stats. I am the greatest shiny hunter there has ever been. No one in all of the land, in all of the sea, in all of the world can compete with me. Hey, that rhymed. Release you, Purple Feebas, you will live in this box until I die. What's next on the hunt list? Well, Tony, I have to get a second one. We ended that stream catching the very first shiny in the Feebas line. Now, I had to catch a second one, and if the first time was going to be a challenge, I kind of dreaded the way that the second one was going to go. Ironically, the next day, we started stream, and 30 minutes in, bring, the second one shows up. And thanks to a trusted viewer, we did a quick trade and I had my shiny Milotic. If you're like me and you thought Tynamo was a challenge, this next Pokemon made me want to see my optometrist. Poltergeist is a new matcha Pokemon introduced in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But a lot like the Sinistcha that we know, it does have an authentic form, and it has a little stamp right on what we affectionately called the TOC, aka its butt. Now, if you are on the hunt for an artisan outbreak of Poltergeist, it does actually outbreak in the new DLC. And Sinistcha authentic form does outbreak in the Paldea region with the update as well. So keep your eyes on that. You might just see a question mark on your map in Paldea, which will tell you that you have a Sinistcha authentic outbreak. So this is the regular form of Poltergeist, and this is the shiny form. Not much of a difference there. What makes it worse is where it outbreaks is nothing but green. Green everywhere. Now, I did this outbreak a couple of times. The first time we managed to score a shiny Poltergeist, and we evolved it into Sinistcha. The shiny on this one is much better, but still not great. The second time I got an artisan outbreak, and if you want to know if it's an artisan or a regular form, when you catch the Pokemon, the little pop-up on screen will tell you what form it is. That'll give you an easy way to identify it without having to do an invasive doctor's exam. We managed to get the first artisan shiny within a few hours of starting the outbreak, but the second one, that's a bit of a different story. We did manage to get a second one, and then it pulled a shiny Tatsugiri and it used Memento. Now, I hadn't actually battled with this Pokemon a lot, so I didn't know that it knew Memento. So chat got to watch in horror as I sat there and saw the little ghost bubble hit me in the face, and then it died. It has Memento! That was cruel. That was very, very cruel. What was even more cruel is the second one, technically the third one, didn't show up for another 4 hours. Yeah, between Feebas and Poltergeist, we've spent some serious time outbreak shiny hunting. The RNG gods were not on our side, but we did manage to catch it, and we evolved it into the authentic, okay, I always screw up this word, Sinistcha. 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 The bigger T. Words are hard, okay? Now, the final challenge of this challenge lies with Basculin. As I mentioned in the Paldea Dex video, Basculin shiny is not great. Let's just say not great. It goes from a cool tone green to a warm tone green. It's not much of an upgrade. What made this challenge especially difficult is that this outbreak is, as far as I can tell, incredibly rare and hard to get. I even used a level 2 water encounter sandwich that I found on Reddit, and it still would not give me the outbreak. And if we're talking in resets, changing the date, going into the Switch menu and changing the date, I think I went a year and a half before I ever saw the second outbreak of it. I killed the first one because I thought, oh, this will just come around again. It did not. It did not come around again. No, it went on vacation. Now, I decided to use shiny sandwiches for this outbreak. I hadn't really used it much in the Kitakami Dex, didn't really need to, had some good luck here and there. But this was different. For those of you who know and have played this game, you know that the forested areas are particularly prone to lag spikes. Not only that, there are several species of Pokemon that spawn in this area, including a terrestrialized Quagsire in the middle of the lake. That prevents the spawns from focusing on the outbreak, so we decided to use a shiny water sandwich, and well, we mostly got Lombre. It was brutal between the lag, the FPS, the Lombres. It was difficult. But we got one. But shortly thereafter, we did manage to get a second one, making it the final Pokemon that I needed for the Kitakami Dex. All I had to do now was evolve it. So after evolving Basculin into Basculegion, the final Pokemon that I needed for the shiny Kitakami Dex, I said goodbye to my chat, signed off, went back to save, and wouldn't you know, there was a third shiny Basculin. So now I have both Basculegion forms. I didn't intend that, but I got it. Which one do you guys prefer? The purple one or the yellow one? I'm kind of inclined to the purple one myself, but that's just mostly because purple is one of my favorite colors. All right, without further ado, please enjoy a smorgasbord of shinies. Here is the Kitakami Dex Encounters or Evolutions with Shiny Pokemon. Yeah. You can't tell me I didn't come with receipts. We did it. Challenge complete. Another shiny Dex. I am literally the best shiny hunter in the entire world. I'm just gonna call myself that. You just go with it. Just go with it. Let me boost my confidence. All right. Let me boost my confidence. All right. Just pretend with me. Just pretend. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure to like the video. Let me know in the comment section what was your favorite shiny that you encountered. And of course, hit subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. Check me out on TikTok. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and stay wild, my friends. Later.